Is that signaling the end of summer with all the leaf colors? Well, it is Labor Day here today, so that means a lot of people are going back to school this week. I'm just thinking too, it's Labor Day, it's almost the end of summer, and again, we haven't even heard what those final regulations and stuff are. They only have like a week or two left if they actually wanted to meet their deadlines, saying the summertime. Wonder what the holdup is. I would think you'd have enough information and stuff by now to kind of come to a conclusion on what is reasonable in terms of regulations for things like the drones. I would imagine for many, the regulations would be a big factor on whether or not to buy a drone and what type of quality. For example, if they abolish things like the SFOC, I would imagine there would be a lot more people wanting to do it from time to time, just as a side gig, so to speak. But they technically still have about 2 weeks or so to make the summer deadline, I guess you could say. Funny enough, when I look at the Transport Canada site, everything's about laser pointers and fines. And apparently there's a separate class, I guess, from an individual to a business using a laser pointer. I'm like, what? So what does that mean? If it's someone like me that uses a laser pointer on the airplane, I get fined this much. If it's a CEO of a company gets fined this much, what? Man, how do they swim in that? Speaking about swimming in waters and stuff like that, I was reading about this new drone. It's called the Spry drone. It is a crowd-funded one though, but apparently this one you can fly it in water, submerge it, and basically the remote control is apparently waterproof too, so that's kind of interesting. Looks like it weighs about 538 grams and it lasts for about, what is this here? 15 to 17 minutes. It does shoot in 4K, it says, and this seems like it's becoming more standard where companies are releasing the controllers with the actual screen built in. So that's kind of cool. Basically, they have the option of not having to put in something like, say, a phone or a tablet if you choose to. I know for myself, I'd rather just have the convenience. If you were doing something maybe for work purposes, then you'd probably want a bigger screen. But usually for myself, like even this small screen is okay, like when I started flying. I was kind of surprised with the price because it says the retail price is going to be $9.89 for this, and if you crowdfund it, it will be $7.69. Of course, there's risk, as you guys know, but it just made me think with the price, that's actually not too bad. You can actually fly a drone up in the air, go in the water. Obviously, it's not a submarine where you can go super deep, but to have everything waterproof, the built-in screen and the controller, I mean, if the camera actually holds up with good stabilized image and stuff, that's actually pretty good in my opinion. Actually makes me wonder how simple or straightforward it would be for the larger companies to actually make their drones waterproof like this. Because it'd be nice to have that option to fly during things like the rain or sometimes even the water. It's air conditioned, I guess you can say. Alright, see you guys later.